Alright, hey guys. Today we're going to do a virtual tour of the Bayview Drive crossing, which is located in Sugarland. This crossing is located on the Glidden sub. So let's start with the first signal over here. Oh, and by the way, I do apologize for naming this crossing the Main Street Railroad crossing. This is actually called the Bayview Drive Railroad crossing. So let's start with the first southern signal. No, northern signal. So over here we have like a WCH level crossing. Over here we have like a WCH single-sided base. Over here we have a WCH style 3.5 gate mechanism, I think. Over here we have a gate with the newer striping, and it has low profile Rico LEDs on it. Over here we have a crossbuck. Over here we have a two track sign. Over here we have a WCH type 2 E-bell. Over here we have a pair of WCH 12 by 24 inch LEDs. Inside of WCH frames. Back view of the first southern crossing. And over here we have the same thing. We have 12 by 24 inch WCH LEDs. And over here we have a wayside horn, which has the K3H tone on it. So yeah, now let's check the second southern crossing. So the second southern crossing is also a WCH setup, WCH 2007 setup. So over here we have the same thing. We have a WCH single side base. Over here we have a WCH style 3.5 gate mechanism. And by the way, I forgot to mention that each of the gated level crossings have an emergency sign on it. So that's what I forgot to mention. Over here we have another gate with the newer striping, and we have the high profile Rico LEDs, which are 4-inch in diameter. Over here we have a crossbuck true track sign. Over here we have a pair of WCH 12 by 24 inch LEDs. Did I miss anything? No. This crossing is bell-less. Back view of the second southern crossing. Same WCH 12 by 24 inch LEDs, which are second gen. The grade is all concrete on these crossings. For this level crossing, this rail crossing. Alright, now let's get to the northern signals. So, before I get into the northern signals, I do want to mention that there used to be a WCH signal over here, but it got replaced because of this new track that was being built. So yeah. No, this was the new track. I think these signals had to get reinstalled, but for some reason this signal had to get replaced by a Siemens signal. So over here we have a basic setup which UP uses nowadays. So over here we have like a Siemens single-sided base. Over here we have a Siemens it's a Siemens gate mechanism. Over here we have another wayside horn. This one has their relay case for the wayside horns on this crossing. So over here we have an energy e-bell. Over here we have a gate with newer striping, and it has the energy rebrand of the Aurora LEDs. Over here we have a crossbuck. I think this crossbuck is used, I think. And then we have a 2-track sign. Over here we have GE dotted 12 by 24 inch GE dotted LEDs in SafeTran frames. Same for this side light. Same for this other side light. And am I missing anything? No. Back view of the first northern crossing. So yeah, we got the emergency tag. Alright, now this crossing has way too many parts retrofitted onto it, both old and new. This gateless crossing used to have Harman fading LEDs, but then they had to like reuse a bunch of like older frames and newer frames. So as you can see, we have a SafeTran style Siemens base. That's SafeTran branded. Over here we have another emergency tag, crossbug 2-track sign, bellless, only has a cap on the top. Alright, now both of these frames in the front of the second northern signal are actually Harman frames. I think this Harman frame was taken from Brook Street when Union Pacific was replacing the Harman dotted LEDs over there back in 2021. I don't know which crossing they reused this frame from, but this frame was originally on this crossing. So over here we have a 12 by 20. We have like a 12 by 20 inch Harman frame with a GE dotted LED retrofitted into it. Over here we have a 12 by 24 inch Harman frame with another GE dotted LED retrofitted into it. So on the back side of the crossing we have a used SafeTran 12 by 24 inch frame with an Electrotech with a 12-inch Electrotech LEDs with a 12-inch Electrotech LED retrofitted into it. And over here we have another SafeTran frame which is a little newer, and it has a GE dotted LEDs retrofitted into it. So this is a back view of the second northern crossing. Alright, so that's it for the crossings part. Oh, by the way, let me show you how this crossing used to look like back in 2012. As you can see, there are Harman fading LEDs, and this crossing was there for quite a while, and it has an older SafeTran single-sided base. It's much smaller, and then they had to replace the base for some reason. And yeah, this is when there used to be only one track on the Glidden sub. As you can see, there's a WCA signal here. I don't know why they had to replace this. They had to reinstall these two signals. So yeah. Now let's look at the relay case. So see latest date. Over here we have the relay bungalow. I need to go back over here. Yeah, I guess the Google Maps helicopter wasn't able to get here easily. But anyways, we have the relay case. The relay case at the southwest quadrant. No, southeast quadrant. So, and the milepost for this crossing is 24.43. So yeah, guys, that's it for the tour of the Bayview Drive railroad crossing in Sugarland, Texas, which is on the Glidden sub. Goodbye.